Hi, and welcome to this upper body cardio and strength training workout. We're working trouble zones today. So most requested are the upper arm, the bat wing, the broad bulge, or the lower tummy. So we've got 12 minutes of non-stop cardio, 1 minute for each move, no breaks in between. Then we're gonna grab our weights for a few moves standing, again, working all those areas. And then we're gonna hit the floor for some more strength work, abdominal and stretching. So our cardio is going to serve as our warm up. We're on a timer, go at your own pace. We'll go ahead and start that timer, starting with the march. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. I'm just using a set of 5-pound weights today, or 2.2 kgs. Always start lighter. Strength training is a great way to burn extra calories, and we're going to build the muscles in those areas. Take the arms open and close, which helps not only tone the area, but you'll be able to see those muscles more, right? Cardio is going to help us burn more calories. If losing weight, or burning that fat is your goal. If not, cardio is just going to make you feel great. But we've got to lose a layer of fat in order to see any muscle definition and tone those areas that tend to give us trouble. Okay, next we're coming into a side tap with a double push. So leg out to the side, same arm as leg, but we're crossing. And I also have a few osteoporosis modifications in this workout, just on a few moves. So if you are instructed not to round or twist at the spine, go ahead and check in the upper corner. A modification will show up there. Really push with that arm. Your shoulder's going to feel it today too. Next, we're going into a grapevine. So we're just stepping behind and stepping together, adding 2 knees. Push up, push up. Grapevine, you can swim with the arms if you want. Knee, knee. Grapevine. Keep it up, move. Make the moves as big as you can. Next, we're going into one high knee, tap it back. So left knee, right knee taps back. Let's take the arms, bicep, tricep. Squeeze the front of the arm, squeeze the back of the arm. We're going to switch sides halfway through. And let's switch. Knee, tap it back. Really engage those arms. Use your body's own resistance. Squeeze. Almost there. Next, we're going into a side step here. Whole minute just stepping side to side. Arms swoop out, swoop in. You're really going to start to feel this one, so I want you to think about keeping the shoulders pressed down and back. And again, you're squeezing. It's a great one for the back of the arm again. Bye-bye bat wings. It's like a little semicircle here, swoop. Keep the elbows high. Whew, I know that's getting warm. Shake it out if you need to, and then hop back in. Long, tall neck. Next, we're going into hamstring curls. We have 4 on each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Adding the arms, they push back. And then flip the palms, push back. So keep the elbows straight. And then think about really like reaching down. Push. The more work you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. Ten more seconds. Okay, next we're doing a little check mark with the arm, and then the leg crosses over together. When we bend this elbow, think about, again, this is for the bra bulge, really using that muscle and pulling it in. Squeeze, squeeze. Pull it in. Reach, pull it in. Little bonus work for the inner thighs here. Also can be a trouble zone. All right, next we're going to tap front, tap side, tap back, 2 steps. Front, side, back, 2 steps. Arms are going to follow exactly what the feet are doing. Front, side, back, march, march. Feel free to pick up the pace if you want to, a little more cardio. Your heart rate should be at a nice, elevated, but workable level. You should always be able to carry on a conversation. Just 3 moves after this one. Remember, keep the arms engaged. Back to that side step. As we sidestep, we're going to make an X. Up, up, down, down, up, up, and down, and down. So just reaching to the upper corners and then reaching to the lower corners. When we reach down, give me a little bend in those knees, but back stays flat. Keep it here. All right, next we're doing an elbow to knee twist. Modification is up here. We have 4 elbow to knees, 4 on the other side. So really open up and really twist, using that core, using that lower belly. I want you to think about making this move as big as you can. Get that rotation in there. Keeping the core activated the whole time. So drawing that navel into the spine. Almost there. And last one, we're going to kick it forward. And arms are going to alternate crossing punch 4 times. And then we throw it down 4 times. Cross, 2, 3, 4, throw it down. As we throw it down, we're working that tricep again, really pushing down. Again, squeezing with that chest, activating all those muscles for our areas of improvement. It's a more positive spin and saying trouble zones, right? All of the areas that we can improve on. Not just in appearance, right, or looks. Okay, that was it. Grab our weights. We have a few standing strength exercises. Okay, starting with our weights, feet are underneath our hips. We'll start our timer. We have 1 minute, alternating overhead presses. No need to lock that elbow up top. This is working the entire arm area. And we're going at a kind of moderate but steady pace. If you have lighter weights, you might be going faster. If you have heavier weights, you might be going slower and not doing as many reps. All are great. I love light weights for overall endurance and toning, but then it's important to use heavier weights to really increase our strength, build the muscle mass, and build bone mass. A few more seconds. And rest. Okay, next move is going to be a alternating front raise. So 1 arm at a time. We raise it to about shoulder height, pull that elbow back, returns to center, and lowers down. Here we go. 1 arm at a time. As we do this, think about your posture. Shoulder blades in your back pockets, tummy in. You're standing nice and tall, and the core is engaged. Keep that elbow high as you pull it back. And again, we're just about chest level, no higher than the shoulders. Make sure you're breathing. And break, nice job. Next we're going to a row. We're going to be hinged over at the waist. We row, pulling back, bending the elbows, both hands at once. Then we do a tricep extension with 1 arm, tricep extension with the other. Lower both at the same time. So we lift, extend, extend, and lower down. Good, tummy in, flat back in our hinged over position here. Try to keep the elbows high as we extend that arm. Lift the elbows, and then as if you need something else to remember, let's keep our shoulders pressed down and back. You should be feeling the burn by now. And break. We have one more standing exercise before we hit the floor. We're going to alternate doing a bicep curl. So we're going to bicep curl to the corner here, and then we extend, bring it back in and lower, alternating sides. So we curl, extend, bring it back in and down. Nothing is moving here except for those arms. So no twisting the spine, no twisting the torso. We're making the muscles do all the work here. And we have 4-part movement here. Up, out, in, and down. Work on making these movements as big as you can. Really reach. Engaging and stretching those muscles. And break. I'm going to squeeze that last one in there. Okay, grab some water, keep your weights, and meet me down on the mat. We're going to start with our core work on the mat. You're going to grab one weight, sitting up nice and tall, keeping a straight spine, but then just do a little pelvic tuck. So we're ever so slightly tucked within that pelvis, belly button drawn into the spine. We lean back to the point where you feel your core is really activated, and then we're going to press the weight out 4 times and then march our legs. Let's go ahead and start our timer. Here we go. Leaning back, press in and out. Hold the weight at your chest, and then we alternate marching our legs for 4 times as well. Keep that belly button pulled in. And make sure you're breathing. And march. 2, 3, and 4. Remember, straight spine, no rounding of the spine here. If this is too much, you can always sit up for the part where we push the weights out. Squeeze that weight, push into it to activate the chest as well. We're almost there. Okay, relaxing all the way down now on our mat. Hands behind the head. Simply going to alternate again forward or halfway, going knee, elbow towards the knee to one side. Osteoporosis, you have your modification up above. Don't want you twisting the spine. If you would like to level up, you can draw in the opposite knee at the same time. Really getting deep into the core and using more of the lower abs. Switch sides if you're following me. Again, knee is totally optional. Exhale as you twist. Almost there. And relax your head down. Next, we're going to support our lower back with our hands. Bring your legs to a tabletop position. Lower back is on the floor supported. We're going to tap the toes down and then do a reverse crunch, just lifting an inch the hips. So we tap and lift. Small little movement here. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. To make this easier, you can try tapping one leg at a time instead of both. And to make it more challenging, you can extend the legs or tap the toes further out. You do you. Stay with me, guys. Feeling the burn in all the right places today. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. Excellent. Okay, arms coming out to the side. Again, we have an osteoporosis modification. Check up above. We're going to do windshield wipers. So we take the knees to one side, come back to center, straighten and bend. Other side. Center, up, halfway back. Such a good exercise for the entire abdominal area, especially those side obliques, muffin top area. A little bonus with that leg stretch here. Tendency here is to try to pull the knees a little closer to the chest. Try to avoid that if you can, keeping the knees in line with the hips. We're going to grab our weights after this and finish up with our upper body strength work. Okay, so knees are going to be bent, feet flat on the floor. We are going to alternate doing the bench press, elbows bend and straighten up. We come down, we cross, and again tap the elbows down. So we have one straight up, one cross, come down. One straight up, down, cross. When you cross, remember to alternate which arm is on top. As we're pushing up, think about in front of the chest, not in front of the shoulders. A lot to remember here. Squeezing that chest. And relax. Next, one or two weights, depending on what size weights you have. We're going to do one skull crusher. So we start with the arms straight overhead. We bend. Straighten again, and then we come all the way overhead and pull straight forward. So we go halfway down, skull crusher, back, and pull. In my opinion, this is the best exercise for the bra bulge area. It's working the sides of the body and the back. And then we're working triceps again here too, in both of these exercises. Keep that core tight, keep that core engaged. Don't allow the back to arch when those weights come up overhead. Inhale, exhale as you pull the weights back. Woo! That's getting warm. So good. Okay, next we're going to do pushing the weights together. So again, we're activating the chest. We push up, we open up to a fly and close back together. Again, push weights together, down, push up, out, and in. Elbows come down to our sides, tap, push up, out, and in. at your own pace. Again, lighter weights, maybe you're going faster. Heavier, maybe you're going slower. Keep pushing those weights together. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, push up. Inhale out, exhale, close. We have one more exercise. Bring it down. Okay, the weights are coming to our sides. From here, we do a bicep curl, keeping our elbows on the mat. Then with the weights separated, we push straight up and then lower the elbows back down. So lower, maybe tap the weights. Baby bicep curl, push up, tap the elbows down, and lower. Halfway, push. Keep going, you guys are doing great. I know you're feeling it. Think about how great and toned your arms are gonna look in tank tops. Or again, it's not about appearance, it's about being strong, to carry our groceries, to lift our kids and grandkids, and prevent that bone loss. And relax. Woo! Nice job. Let's hang out here for a second. Just stretch. So lift the arms over the head and just relax. So now it's okay to have a little, sway in that back. Just allow the arms and the shoulders to relax overhead. Take a couple deep breaths. And I want you to bend your elbows at about a 90 degrees and then bring them to your sides. Maybe you can even get the entire front of your arm pressed into the mat. And just allow the chest to open up here. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's crisscross our arms. Basically, we're going to give ourselves a big hug. So wrap the arms nice and tight around you, but then drop those shoulders. Feeling a great shoulder stretch. And switch sides. Cross the other arm on top. Give yourself a big hug. Press the shoulders down. And release the arms. Bring one knee in, bring the other knee in. Just a little lower back release here. You can do a little rock and roll side to side if that feels good to you. You can use your momentum to roll up, or you can turn onto your side and gently push yourself up. You may sit however is comfortable for you. Legs straight out in front, crisscross, or you can do the rest of our stretches seated in a chair if this doesn't feel great on your knees. But let's sit up nice and tall. Take the right arm out to the side, and then let's pull it in front. Great for the shoulder and the tricep. It's a lot of triceps today. And release that right arm and then lift it straight overhead, reaching as tall as we can. And then same arm, let's take it all the way in back. You could even kind of support it so it's vertical line here. Again, just opening up that shoulder. And other side, we pull it in front. Continue to take nice deep breaths to allow the muscles to relax. high as we can. Reach, 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 lengthening that spine. And then bring it in back. Good, drop that shoulder down. And release that. Both arms go up. And then let's crisscross for a tricep stretch. So opposite fingers touching the other shoulder. Hold here. Try not to let your head come too far forward. Pull it back. Really open up that chest. Inhale. And exhale. Release that down. Give me some wrist circles here. And reverse. Good. One arm up. Big inhale again. Release it down. Other inhale. And down. Both inhale up. Bend the elbows. Open up the chest. Squeeze the elbows down and back. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Release the arms to the side, fingertips on the mat, elbows mostly straight, and then ear towards the shoulder for a neck stretch. Drop the chin, circle it down, chin to chest. Continue that circle, right ear to right shoulder. Circle back down, chin to chest. And we lift up and release and shake it out. I hope you got a good workout. You might be a little bit sore. Add some extra protein. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Thanks for working out with me, and I'll see you next time.